Alrighty, I want to welcome everybody back to another video from me on trips, reviews, vacations, type of things. This time we went to San Diego. Usually I go down to San Diego and I stay out of town, away from town, not right downtown. This time we stayed right downtown. Well, there's a lot of good and a lot of bad. One problem is you still have COVID. They have all the restaurants that are out with their tables out on the streets. So it's already bad enough you can't find parking anyways. Now it's even worse. You know, I'm sure everybody's seen New York, LA, same thing. All the businesses, are stretched out on the street because of COVID and all of that. It's nice. It was nice. There were some things that were okay. We took the dinner cruise out there, and it's a mixed review for that one for me. Yes, it was very nice. It was a nice night to go out and do the cruise. They did a 5-course meal. They did all this good stuff that was pretty nice, and each course came with a beer, but I don't drink, so that was something that, a lot of people others liked it because it came with the alcohol. It was fairly expensive, but it was something that we did for an early Valentine's. So I thought it was nice because we don't do those kind of meals. We don't even really have a place around here that has a 5-course meal. So I thought it would be a pleasant thing to do for once. Problem was, it was probably a little too gourmet for me. A lot more fancier than I'm used to eating. So, but it was good. It was healthy. Need to eat more healthy. Need to eat a little less. So it was a good trade-off. Got me to taste a lot of things that usually I don't eat or cook it a certain way. So it was actually a very nice trip. I would recommend it. It is very expensive, but I would recommend that. People were nice. They got whatever you needed. They helped you out, whatever. They had a lot of things there. So it was very nice. We did that. Other thing I found is San Diego, in the downtown Gaslamp downtown area, they offer a free ride service. They're little golf carts. They're like 6-person golf carts. There's the front row for the driver, and then there's 2 rows behind them. There's an app you can use. You schedule it. They come pick you up, take you where you need to be. And I think till about 10 o'clock is when I was told they stop running at night. And you can use the app, get your ride back home. Because parking's so expensive and it's hard to find everywhere and it's difficult. You might have to park a block or 2 away from where you're going. It's not, but there's some areas that aren't too nice. So it's nice to be shuttled there and shuttled back. And, it was kind of nice that way. So it was really kind of a mixed trip. It was kind of really expensive downtown. But it was nice to stay that once. I don't know if I'd do it again. So there's not a whole lot to review because we really didn't do too much. But these were some of the things I wanted to touch on for the trip. Of course, getting the better hotel and getting a nice size room. Our place we were at was pretty small. The rooms were pretty small, but it was a room. It accommodated what we needed. We slept, showered, restroom, got dressed, changed, all those things in there without any problem. So, don't want to really complain too much about that. But, of course it was downtown. Yeah, it's more expensive because everything else is downtown is more expensive. It was a big partyville, a lot of bars, a lot of things down there. It was nice to see the once, to go down, walk around, be able to walk around and stretch your legs and go see things where if you're outside of town, you have to drive in and then see everything. So it made the experience a little different. So I do recommend it. But of course, you don't want to go during the peak times. We were there on a weekend. And of course, like on a Friday night, you go to look at like an Uber, they wanted like 50 some dollars, some crazy amount because it was Friday night and they were busy. Well, you have the free service there as long as you're within the hours they're running. So I thought that was important. I thought that was nice to see that they had that. And I looked up the website and looked up who they were and what they were doing. They're trying to get you not to use gasoline. They're trying to get you to use the electric vehicles. They're trying to be better for the environment. So that's really nice, and it's through the city, and it's a program like that. And, I don't know how long it'll be free or what is going to happen with that service, but I thought it was a very nice service and would like to promote how they did it. So that's something a lot of people didn't know. In our group that were there, I let them know about it because I found it, because I saw them driving up and down the streets, and I went, what's that? Got curious, looked them up. So, wanted to touch on that. But the dinner ship was, I believe, the flagship dinner cruise. It was very nice. It was 2.5 hours. For us, with the hour time change, it kind of made it a late night. I'm used to getting up early right now, but it was something different. Got to cruise down the harbor, see all the shipyard and the Navy boats and all of the aircraft carrier that they were working on all at night. They had lights on and they had all kinds of stuff, people that were working, and it was kind of nice. Got to go under the bridge and see the lights on how it's all lit up. Most of the time we take the cruise, we take it in the morning, in the daytime. But it was nice to take it at night. I might post a photo or two on the end of this so that people can see some of the things that were going on. But it was kind of a nice, mellow day, nice way to unplug again. Kind of not the same as a Grand Canyon trip that I have the review on, because that was totally out in the country, out in the wilderness kind of, but you still had all the main things you'd ever want. Here you were in town, busy town, lots of traffic, lots of one-way roads, lots of, congestion. So it made it a little bit more difficult to have a good time, but with the free ride, that made it a lot more enjoyable, because you contact them in the app. The first time we contacted them, it was 3 minutes. The next time we contacted them, I think it was like 20 minutes, and then someone must not have been there, so it jumped 10 minutes. So it was nice. If you only wait 13 minutes for a ride that's free and it makes your experience more joyful, that's something that was nice to have. So just wanted to sum that up, go through some of that, and let everybody know a little bit of the experience. So I think I'll wrap that up for this one. Simple little review. Thank you so much.